Good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for the Lurk of July. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Shadow. And good morning, my Starlight. My Starlight started the day going lurk, and I'm like, no, not lurk. 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 Be proud. Lurk noisily. Thank you, Shadow. Yes, hey, this is maybe the planet of the Moopsies. You know those critters that are running around here? See if I can find one at the moment. It says there's something over here, but that's probably just... Nope, there it is. See, there's little critters down here that we never get to see. That are never defined. I think they're proto-Moopsies. Anyway, I'm home. I'm on my beloved home. Have I never done this? Oh, we got a race going on. That's what's going on here. Gotta remember to always put these on the same key. Thank you. I always put my floaters on 4 and my hoverboards on 7 so I can do the jump if I ever get around to doing the race, which I will have to do at some point, but not this moment. Let's get a race in here, or a flight in here. For those of you who don't know, like you, Shadow, if you're doing the flying high, you can come over and pick this up. Hi, Chris. At any point, it doesn't launch until you put on your floater, which means sometimes it launches at really inopportune moments, but it runs you can do it with a 15-minute cooldown. I think it's 50 Lalanaut favors. But so you queue it up, you do it on every single tune. And by the time you're done with one, you can start it up on another one. Oh, I'm going to do a walkthrough on Ryza tonight. I was going to do a regular episode tonight, but I think I'm going to do a walkthrough since it's a holiday for a lot of people. It's clearly not a holiday for my boss because he was texting me at 5:30 going, you can be in UFGC today? Of course. Can I come in and get some stuff done? Of course.
You buzzed the resort.
Anyway, so I'll go through a ton of these. And show you all the accolades. I think I've got at least one new tune who can walk through the whole thing. And being me, I just happen to have a little bit of leftover Lalanaut favors. Just a little bit. Let's see, what's number 3 going to be? That was 3. Well, that was easy.
You a great view of most of this island. I hope you had a fun flight.
I had a fun time. Thank you so much. So that's one of the things you can do, Shadow, to count for your dailies. By the way, go start Ryza, because I know you've got some days you're not going to be there. And like anything else, it's on a 20-hour cooldown. So don't miss any days. That's the easiest one. Well, it's not the easiest. Yeah, it is the easiest one if you don't do them all the time. Anyway, let me go hit the bank and go grab a tune who can do stuff, because I have... Oh, I don't care. Tholian's on the ground, and Kethy ships anyplace in space, and Vodwar on the ground. Woof. I think we'll have to go find a different tune and see if they have skills they want to take on today. Alright, so I was saying I've got a few Lalanaut favors stored up from last year. I've already taken 1,000 out of there. No, excuse me, 10,000 out of there. So what's that left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 roughly. And that's 12, so that's about 80,000 left over. Oh, Chris has Zenkethy ships too. Let me go grab a tune who's actually competent in space. That tune is designed for holding onto the banks, and that's it. There we go. Well, there's a lot of daily, Shadow. That's probably the easiest one till you get to know the maps and everything. But you could do the dance party, which is in about 20 minutes. But that takes 15 minutes, but it's really fun. You could do... What else can you do? You can do the Horgon hunt. You can do the artifact hunt. I don't know if the board races count. Hang on. It's right here. Let's take a look. So the dance party, flying high, the one we just did, making waves, which is a board race, the Horgon hunt, the Rise of Biathlon, and the scavenger hunt. Good morning, Taz.
Good morning.
Any one of those counts. You don't have to do all of them. There's a few of them, like the scavenger hunt. I do it on all of my tunes, but you don't have to turn them in immediately, so you can set them up so they're all done, and then you just go in and turn them in on the 20-hour mark. Not that it's a problem for me. I always have something done there. Hey, Taz, we're going to go kill some Zankethi ships.
Give me a moment, logging in.
Okie dokie. Yep, that's all there is for doing the dailies here. It's really crazy easy. The winter and summer events aren't designed to be challenging, and they're not designed to be time consuming. They're designed to be fun. But to do the one that you fly in, you need a floater. And to do the water races, the hoverboard races, you need a, what's it called, a hoverboard? Is it just called a board? I got one here. Oh good, I haven't even put mine on yet. Oh, I have my ties already. I apparently have my important things figured out. It is called a power board, and a floater is just called a floater. But you need some favors to get them, and I will send you some favors, so you have some to go get stuff.
I'm inside.
Okay. I was just taking a sip of coffee.
So,
Oh,
the new obelisk carrier,
yeah.
I kinda like the design.
It's not bad. It's not bad
It's
at all.
like a merger between the obelisk and the Gaton, and that one gem had all carrier thingy.
Yeah. I didn't even look at the specs on it.
But when they did this,
Hmm.
they fucked up the.
Language.
Oh, they messed up the original Obelix. Not the original, but the original lobby store Obelix.
Yeah.
It basically looks like a skateboard. A bent, really, really bent skateboard.
Trying to see if I can get a
And
better
it's
perspective.
so much cooler than I ever could have imagined it to be. So I hope they never fix it. Imagine the entire bottom part of the Obelix just removed.
Are you talking about the
And
Vovin, or are
the
you talking about the? You're not talking about the Credence.
advanced
You're talking about
Obelix.
this thing, the event ship, right?
No,
Oh.
the advanced Obelix carrier.
Oh.
The,
Okay. I thought we were looking at something. And no, Chris, I have not opened any boxes because.
no, the lobby version of the old one.
Okay. Sorry, I was speaking at different points there.
And there is this, these giant pontoons on the side of it.
Yes.
They're gone, but all the lights remain.
They're gone, but the lights remain? That doesn't sound right.
It just looks amazing. I'll show you.
Let's see. Apparently there is a event on EST and Klingon Academy for the junior officer thingy. Yeah, Chris, I know I said I was going to, but yesterday was a bit of a rough day and kind of caught up to me about 8:30, and I realized I'm still not feeling good. Oh, weeboo? Did you two get a weeboo?
I got reworked. I just had a cat being a little bit difficult.
Cats don't do that. So there's the junior officer thing going on at Academy and yeah, both academies. I don't think we Romulans have a specific one. And then there's also the R&D box, not R&D boost going on. So if you get a loot box, it will open and give you another R&D box inside. So I guess it is. I lied, Chris. I lied. I said I was going to do that, and I didn't do that. I'm just a terrible person. Here we go. I did have the issue yesterday with beaming up, and my loadout was not there. My weapons were there, my engines were not. Let's see what happens if I do this.
Have a look at me.
Okay, did my station stay? Yes, and everything stayed this time. Okay. No, I was just super tired last night. Let's see, we have House of Spicy Ninjas with us, with Scythius and Blagovansky. Oh, okay. Good morning, King Boo. Oh, I know it's a bug and it happens sometimes. It just hasn't happened in a long time. So I was trying to remind people to check your stuff. So you don't do like I did. We'd run a TFO. No problems. Did a loadout change. Whoops. No engines. Very embarrassing. I know it happens to all of us sometimes, but still. Well, I will occasionally do it on purpose. This was not an on-purpose one. So much for having ships to get to. Taz, do you need help? And if so, where are you going? I'll go with you.
Can you see something missing from my ship?
It was behind you and to the right. I got it. I don't think you should have any other issues. There you go.
Can you see something missing?
There it goes. Yeah, now the thing that's missing is the Zenkethy base. Or was that not what you meant?
No. Have a look at my ship when it flies up on you now.
Okay. The White Star?
Mm-hmm.
That's an interesting two-dimensional ship. It's super flat.
Yeah, it's a skateboard.
Yeah, you're right. It looks like something's missing. Like the ship. Oh, thank you, Shadow. I will go down and rehydrate in just a moment once we're done here, because why not? I can get coffee. So, Taz, did I tell you the really interesting news?
Oh?
I'm going to work until July 25th.
Are you quitting your job?
I did quit my job today, yes, or yesterday. Technically, it's the first step in retiring.
Ah,
So,
congratulations.
thank you.
That is nice.
I am definitely looking forward to, well, the thing is, my boss was teasing me. I mean, he's not happy that I'm doing it, but he's also, really nice guy, so. And he's like, now you can sleep in the morning. I said, well, no, I do a live stream at 6. It means I still have to be up at 4:30. And he's like, couldn't you change it? No, but I could go take a nap afterwards, I suppose.
Yeah.
And Chris is here in his new Credence.
Oh, nice. He's flying the new ship.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Okay, Okay, I got that one. What do you mean, ouch?
Well, I feel like I'm missing half of the hull on the ship too.
What? You're missing half the ship. Let's be honest. Let's see.
Yeah.
Shadow, I'm really going to... well, I'm not going to retire because that means something specific here in the States in terms of income and taxes and all that stuff. So I'm still planning to not be retired. But I'm not going to work anymore.
That must be an awesome feeling.
I don't know. It hasn't sunk in yet. My son is happy. Frost is happy. You guys are happy, so I guess that's good. No, I'm not going to live stream all day. I am going to do some stuff, though. I got a bomb. Where am I going? See if I can get this way without dying.
Do you have a second hobby?
Pardon? Do I have a
It's
hobby?
It's your second hobby.
Oh my god, yes. I have so
Uh,
many hobbies. It's kind of the problem. I haven't done them for years because I've either been working or taking care of my husband and the dogs and everything. And it'll be nice to get back to being able to do some of the stuff I enjoy.
My father got retired,
Mhm.
and after a year, he got back to work.
My grandfather retired. And my grandmother said, well, that lasted 6 days. And he's like, nope.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not how we're going to do this game. So yeah, I've got so many projects that I've started over the years, and we wanted to do some stuff here with the game and with a few other things.
Yeah,
So I've been working on that with my son.
nice.
And get back to doing my bicycling. I have not biked seriously in years. I used to bike 1,500 to 2,000 miles every summer.
Last time I sat on my bike, I got a really, how should I say? I got really freaked out that I didn't get a third-person perspective. So I stepped off the bike and put it back.
That's okay. I get on my bike and I'm like, where's the seatbelt? Because it's such an American thing. You get in your car and you put your seatbelt on. It's a reflex. Oh, apparently
Yeah.
we got a bomb at the starbase. Oh well. Hi there, evil hellspawn. I'm on my way to the base here. And for the moment, it is living here, so part of this will be helping him get a place here of his own. And then figure out, what do I need to do, live stream and all that stuff from the road. And then maybe take the doggos out for a vacation.
Live streaming on the road?
Yep.
Won't that be kind of hard?
I don't know. I know people who do it, but it's, like tick-tacky live streams.
Yeah.
When I was going to Vegas 3 years ago, I took all my stuff to live stream, and because I didn't want to leave it in the car overnight when I was driving cross-country for 3 days, I would take it up to the room, and tried streaming. So some hotels have got more than enough bandwidth to do it. Some hotels do not.
Yeah, I think people are getting like a really good subscription for their phones, so
Yeah.
they can just keep the mobile running.
Well, I'm going to sell I found 7 computers I've acquired over the years. I will scavenge them for parts and put together one good one. Does somebody want to blow up the base? Ah, there it goes. Yay! We won! Yay!
I have a couple of computers, but I wouldn't call them scavengeable anymore, because I tend to build high-end computers and make them last for like 10 years. And after 10 years, a high-end computer is not a high-end computer anymore.
No, it's not. So my husband started to build one the year before he died. And he was not going to admit that he wasn't doing well and that he was starting to lose his vision. His hands were getting shaky, which they were. I mean, that happens as you get older. So in putting in the motherboard, he bent the pins. And he could not figure out why it wasn't working. It just was like, it's not working, it's not working. So after he passed, we took it to a shop, and they're like, oh, this is the problem. That's not what I want, is it? Do I not have a floater on this tune?
How much of the computer? So he had the entire computer, he just never got to assemble it.
He did assemble it, and unfortunately, he. Excuse me one sec. He assembled it, but it never functioned, and it didn't function because the pins were bent. So the shop is like, hey, yeah, don't worry, we've got something that's an equivalent, a couple $100 and you're in. Okay.
Okay, so it wasn't a loss for him.
Oh, no. So it's out in the garage, and that's one of the next projects. There we go. Now my brain's working. Let's put you there, and do we want that floater or do we want that floater? Oh, I can only equip one at a time. Let's see. So I've got a plus 50 flight speed. Oh, why am I going to use that one? That one. Okay. Give me a second here. Let me break this team before I get messy. I'm going to switch tunes real quick here. Then I'll jump on my other one. Oh, I have some right there. That makes life easy. You guys over there.
Oh,
Shadow, I sent you some stuff you're going to need to conquer Risa. Can we take about 30-second break? I'm just going to run down and put some coffee in my cup. Probably
yeah,
45 seconds. I'll be right back, and then we can go attack something else. Hello. And the record for most floaty bits in Starfleet history goes to the Credence class. Let me jump to a different tune and see if we've got something worth doing. Alrighty. I did buy the new kit frame for Spoimler for the elemental based things. Oh, let's see. I've got destructible. I need to buy all the other stuff to go with it and then start experimenting. So it's going to be a work. I'm making him earn his own favors, but I got him a floater board. Oh, Shadow. I love grinding Lalanaut favors. I'm happy to give them away. I'm not going to use all of them. I don't know if Baron Viscopa is quite as bad about this as he is with Omegas, but it's like this internal contest between the two of us. How many can we get in the season? And if you like grinding, it's pretty easy to get a couple 100,000. And then give them away. Buy all the toys you want. What have I got here? I have dreadnoughts and destructible torpedoes. So I think we can... Whoop, nope, not that one. This one. This button here. There we go. I have them to give away. So, destructible torpedoes could be a lot of things, and dreadnoughts could be a lot of things. How would you two feel about maybe a hive onslaught?
Oh.
Chris, would a hive onslaught work for you? And I'll reteam us here. Let's see. Oh, Shadow got to Disco Tier 6 yesterday. Congratulations. There are some good Discovery toys out there that you get from Tier 6. Some you get from Tier 5. Let me get us launched for a hive onslaught. I'm going to assume everybody got infected conduit done.
Is that...
That was the universal Monday, Tuesday, and today until noon.
Huh. I haven't noticed it.
Well, probably because you do it all the time.
Without noticing it, was there?
Pardon?
I probably did one without noticing it.
Yeah, exactly. So I am looking. I have... Oh, it did not say... Oh, it did say my date's good. What is today? Today is July 3rd. So it's an Academy lore mission today. Oh, no. Weebu?
Yes, we will.
So Academy lore mission today, and Friday over the weekend is Gateway to Grethor. So pretty easy stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty easy stuff coming up. Yeah, it does, Chris. And unfortunately, it's hard to try and set criteria to make it more fun, except how fast can we make the Dreadnought disappear at the end. That's about the only fun thing in it. So, Shadow, we're not allowed to do ground stuff in the morning because Chris does not like ground stuff. So we do ground later in the day when Chris is not paying attention to us. Don't worry, Chris, I'm just teasing you. That said, we used to do a ton of ground on Sunday, and I know that I I think it's the Baron who does a Sunday Armada thing with his fleet. And I thought, hey, that's a great idea. Maybe we'll start doing a Sunday thematic event as part of my retirement, because now it's not like I have to do everything in my life on Sunday only. Ooh, that would be nice. Some purple drops. Nice. Chris takes it personally. Ooh, only one cutscene. Yay. Oh, this one's going to last long enough to have fun. That one's not going to last long enough to even get there. All right, Queen.
Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
I'm so dead if someone doesn't get the feedback pulse. Ah, thank you.
We're going to have to start doing that on Elite, you know. And this is my low-level tune, and we still did decently.
This is not the end.
So, a question for everybody. Should I do a morning show tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm asking because for the Americans, tomorrow's a holiday, and for a lot of them, today and Friday are also holidays.
The gift.
Tomorrow's the 4th of July. My office is open this morning. A lot of offices are open till like 5, but in a lot of communities, they do their fireworks displays tonight. And that's,
Oh yeah, it's 4th of July, isn't it?
yeah, and well, it will be tomorrow. But the reason a lot of communities do their fireworks displays tonight is because tomorrow is the legal holiday, and you need to have emergency services, police, blah, 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 on standby for fireworks displays, you know, for insurance purposes. And on the 4th of July, it's a holiday, so they get holiday pay. It's usually overtime because they're not scheduled on that day, so it's now holiday and overtime. And it's usually some kind of bonus on top of that. So instead of costing $X, it's like $4 to $5 X. It gets really expensive, so they do the fireworks the night before when they just have to pay overtime.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's kind of smart.
It works for me. Let's see. Oh, I got my 2 things there. Yay! Yay us! Yay Team Venture! Okay, fine. Let's see what I've got on a different account for spacey things.
I need 3 Iconian TFOs.
Oh, I'm sorry. Iconian. Which ones are Iconians? And Chris has Undine ships, so we can get some of these things done.
Gateway to Great Order, Herald, Spare, and Battle for Confess and Background and Portrait of the Sword.
Chris says Iconian, 3 Iconian TFOs equals a re-roll for me. Yeah, I totally get that one. I get that. Let's see what we've got here. We can do Undine ships. I've got about 25 minutes left, so we can do Undine ships and at least 1 Iconian TFO. And this one is gain salvage. Let's see if there's any salvage here to be salvaged. Oh.
Pick up Damar Khan on Starbase 114.
And I got my salvage salvaged, so that was easy. Okay, so how about we do an Iconian, and then we do, oh, sorry, here we go. There, that button. 1 Iconian, and then we go do Undine Assault. Would you like to do Undine Assault, Chris, or would you prefer to just go to the battle zone and we do Undine? Undine Assault with a team that knows what it's doing can be relatively painless. Undine Assault with a bunch of noobs is always a joy. Well, let's do an Iconian first. What's your preference there, Teaz?
Quickest would be Bug Hunt, I think.
Chris, can you go along for a bug hunt? Yeah, bug hunt is a breeze. before I make the party here. Chris says big fat nope. Well, I'm going to invite Taz for this one then, and then we'll reteam in just a second. Oops, no, Mom, don't do that. Do this first. And then we'll go do a spacey thing. We'll see how this goes. So we are queued for bug hunt. No, we're not queued for bug hunt. Let's try that again. I hate when that happens. We are queued for bug hunt. Let's put together some toys here. No, we're not going to use that one. Do I need some better weapons? Yes, I do. Oh, Shadow, things you want to do. You want to make yourself a Rizian Tribble, and you want to make yourself a Lullanaut Tribble. They give you boosts, one of which is a speed boost in the floater. Very nice to have that. And you do that by grabbing any old generic Tribble, and you feed it Rizian foods. I like to feed them alcohol, because, drunk Tribbles. Oops, wrong one. Oh, there we go. I hear a wee-woo. Wee-woo?
Wee-woo.
They're Tribbles. They don't care. Drunk Tribbles, yeah. I mean, there's Tribble kebabs, so there's eating Tribbles, but there's also drinking Tribbles. Oh, this could be fun. I was talking with Dante last night, and we got to describing the name of tunes, and he had suggested I make one called Mominator. I'm thinking, I need a Mominator tune.
Yeah, you should. Absolutely.
Yep. So maybe I will do that tonight. I'll create the Mominator, and we will take her through all the Ryza stuff. Let's see how this works here. Okay, devouring nanite cloud and bugs. Works nicely. Moopsies, yes. That was, I think, on the list. Dante has a great sense of humorous names and things. He is the one who actually did the Dark Mom Consortium. He came up with that name way back in the day, and he's done a few other clever naming protocols for us. I'm glad I said that. I have a task to do. They did sort of announce the next meta event coming up. I don't know if you all saw that.
Meta event?
You know, the 6 meta events to get the year-end prize and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So the only information I've got here is it's called A Good Day to Die. So obviously going to be Klingon based. I'm thinking we're going to see TFO might be To Hell with Honor. Then I'm thinking, what else would be a good Klingon TFO?
Scans show that we need to jump down this narrow fissure in the rock. Be careful. I don't know what's
There's Battle at Binary Stars, maybe? Best Served Cold? Oh yeah, they could do Best Served Cold. That would be good. We haven't done that one a lot. This devouring nanite cloud might be effective versus the swarm mother if she doesn't get taken out quickly. Because it'll kill all the little spawn around her so she can't feed.
According to our scans, there's a tunnel under us. Give me a moment. I'll clear a path.
Oh!
Fire in
Let
the
me in, let me in,
hole.
let me in!
Cat, please.
What's that first step?
Oh. The cat is trying to need me, and I'm only in my... What's it called? Bathrobe?
Yep.
And those nails on my thighs are like
Oh, yeah.
killing me!
Yeah. The little dog Loki is a little dog, and it is not fun when she decides she wants
I
to
think I can get.
claw you.
Cover me.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, Ripper, which one do you like on... Sorry, Shadow. Ripper is the other one. We have 2 Rippers here. You're Shadow, he's Ripper. Which weapon do you like for AP? Because I have certain ones I love.
Anti-proton weapons?
Ground weapon.
Yeah, clouds.
Here's a bowel ground weapon.
I'm not on a character with any AP weapons at the moment, so I can't see.
I like the Herald Boomstick if I'm going to be doing a ground weapon. I usually use that down here, and it's quite effective. But a lot of people are like, yeah.
Oh, that's hit the spot. Now she's purring.
So I've recently heard the term used for when cats do that kneading thing as making biscuits.
Oh.
And every time I see that, it's like, oh, that's such an adorable name.
Making biscuits.
Making biscuits. You don't need dough when you're making biscuits. You kind of just pat it out into place. You know, back and forth, just to put it into position. I'm like, yeah, it's making biscuits. If you need your biscuit dough, it's going to be tough. That's why we don't need biscuit dough. Come on. Right now you do it. So pistol and assault rifle. Yep. Kitty cat time! Ooh, devouring nanites does put a dent in the spawn mother. Well, that was fast.
He died.
Anybody else? There's one. Yay!
Killed the spawn mother, but we need to pull back so I can set off the charge on the hop. Yeah! The spawn mother's down.
Never using Baul weapons because it's expensive, but I give a chance, and I like because the assault rifle on Picard not like much looks like the Halo rifle. Yeah, there's actually a which weapon? There is a weapon that looks a heck of a lot like the old Halo gun. I don't think it's Iconian. I don't remember which one it is though. Not that they would ever borrow stuff from other franchises. All right, so let me invite you, Chris. There we go. That's what I want. What have you got there? That'll work. That'll work just fine. Alright, and we have time for an Undine Assault if you guys want. Chris, does that work for you? Taz, does that work for you?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okie dokie. Yeah, so Chris, to your point earlier, you're probably going to have a quieter day if you deal with Americans for the next 3 days. Wow, Chris, thank you very much. Mysterious Dark Liquid is half Cuff'em and half Battleship Down. And then next week is a big holiday week for a lot of Americans because the 4th is on Thursday. A lot of people get Friday off, so that's that. And so a lot of people have scheduled their vacations next week, so you get a 10-day vacation out of it. 10 days for the price of 5. We are queued. Nope, that's not the one I want. That's the one I want. Wee woo.
Wee woo.
Wee woo.
And every time when she's done with me, I look like the Yeti.
So Shadow, I don't know if you're watching, but what I just did was how I get rid of all of my refugees and passengers and things like that.
Oh,
Oh shoot, this is the wrong one. My bad. I'm gonna get out of this. I will, unless you guys want to do this.
yeah, we can do it because we will incur. Oh, I can actually swap tunes.
This one sucks. Chris, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to do this one. Chris is not doing this one. I will
Yeah,
bail
okay.
too. My bad.
Okay.
I hit the wrong button. So we have a 30-minute cooldown for leaving the TFO, but that was my bad. I apologize. That TFO is cursed. No, it's just if people don't know what they're doing. And I've done that a couple of times because it's Undine Infiltration next to Undine Assault. I think they need to change one of them so it's not so stupid. My bad. Well, in that case, we can't do TFO because I cursed us all by doing that. And well, can you switch
I
tunes, or is it an
thought-
account-wide thing?
No, it's not account by
It's just on those tunes?
somebody.
Yeah, we can
on
do
its
Battle
own.
Zone. Let's go up and do
Yeah.
Undine Battle Zone.
Step between the stars.
Oh, is that the one?
No, that's my shortcut to get to the.
Well, I have a shortcut to a different one. Step Between Stars is... It's not Solanae, it's... Which one is it?
Yes, it is.
Which story arc is that one in?
Oh, moment. It's in Solanaire Dyson,
Did I
third from the bottom.
Third from the bottom. I was up at the top. Oh, I haven't gotten there yet. That's why. And I can't jump to it. That's okay. I will use my other one. I'll do Sphere of Influence and backtrack just a little bit. I'm sorry, Chris. And welcome back, Shadow.
I wonder how my cat is going to react. My sister is coming to visit, and she's gonna bring her naked cat.
Ooh.
My cat is raised by dogs, so she actually doesn't think she is a cat.
Yep.
So this is gonna get interesting.
Well, my dogs aren't real social dogs, and they fell in love with Id after a day, and they were both just sitting outside his bedroom door going, "He's a Jewish kid, and we can't go in and play with him." Go do house stuff there, Shadow. Have fun. I will talk to you later. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to stream, then I got to run into the office. There we go. Please don't make me do a cutscene. Thank you. Let us go shoot things. And what have we got going on here? We want to take them. Chris is already in the middle, so that's where we should go.
Heading to the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, you guys were fast. How did you get over here so fast?
What? To the middle?
Oh, I was sitting in the Dyson spare waiting for you guys, and then suddenly you were all in.
Voila, we're here. Oh, there's a bunch of people here. But if we're not in the same zone, we can't share kills, so.
That would have been nice.
Well, we'll share our kills with Chris. But I went in to do something the other day, and there's one guy there and another guy there, and I'm PMing going, "Hey, if we team up, we can share the kills." But if you don't activate the Klingon weapons, these guys will continue to spawn.
Mm-hmm. That's why I didn't activate my auto clicker.
Yep.
Huh?
Ooh, I've destroyed 20 Undine ships. Ooh.
How many do you need?
Oh, I don't need any. This is for Chris.
Oh.
I think he needs 30. I need to repair shields.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. The guy you locked me out of
Yeah?
is the guy with the progress on the Iconium TFO. Now I have to do 4 of them.
So Chris has his 30.
All that one.
Oops. Excuse me, work thing. Give me 1 sec. Come on. No problems.
This is done.
Chris is done. Let's see where we at. We are nowhere near close enough to get to the planet killers. Well, that being that, I'm gonna, since my boss is going, can you do some stuff for me? I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here a moment early. And get ready to go to work. I will be on tonight. I'm going to do at least part of it as a tutorial for Ryza, so if you need help with Ryza, I will be there. And then I think we'll probably team up to do some fun stuff for a little bit tonight. Depending a lot on how bad it is with fireworks. If it's not bad, then the dogs will be fine. If it's bad, then I'll have to go hide with the dogs. So,
My cane Corso used to love the fireworks.
some of my dogs love fireworks because they're hunting dogs, and bang, 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 bang isn't an issue for them. But I know
Yeah.
dogs who get totally freaked out by it. So
Yeah,
I'm going to get
and-
out of here, everybody, and go get ready for work. On behalf of the Moopsy in the Morning team, thanks for being here. I'll be back in about 6 tonight, so 11 hours from now. And we'll do some focus work on Ryza. Everyone have a great morning, and as we like to say around here, stay moopsome.
Moopsome.